first Minecraft Live of 2025 just had its premiere. Turns out there's going to be multiple of them now. They had already mentioned this earlier, but now they're putting more emphasis on it to make sure that everybody's caught up. Alright, so what do we have? Well, we got some new exclusive footage of the Minecraft movie. Not particularly interesting, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I'm definitely going to see the movie. Probably not in theaters, though, because, well, it's, not going to be that great, probably. I'm sure the movie's going to have something of value. Maybe it'll be fun in an ironic way or something, I don't know. Then they have a little animated recap of the last drop before then going into new features. The first thing they announced was vibrant visuals. This will be a shader within the game itself that you won't have to download, which is nice because that can be a real hassle, especially for people unfamiliar with the process of downloading mods and stuff. The way they talk about it, it makes it seem like it's going to be a default setting. This is going to be the base look of Minecraft. And then you can turn it off if it's too performance impacting, I guess. What I would consider most impressive are these pixelated shadows, which really do fit nicely with the game's art style. But my favorite part of this definitely has to be the underwater stuff, especially this pattern that you get on the sea floor from, I don't really know what to call it, but yeah, you can see what I mean. It looks real nice. When it comes to the actual drop itself, they only really revealed one new feature. I mean, they're technically multiple, but they're all working together as one entity. It all starts in the Soul Sand Valley. Next to fossils, you can now find dried ghasts, implying that normal ghasts are moist, which is kind of interesting considering water instantly evaporates in the nether. You think they'll already be dry, but well, I guess this one is extra dry. You can mine the fella and take him to the overworld and then dunk him in some water to rehydrate him, eventually leading to him sort of hatching or becoming, going from this dormant state into a proper living being. We got a ghastling, which look really interesting looking. Are those gills or something? I mean, why would it have gills? I guess it did spend like a lot of time in the water, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. If you feed it Snowball, it grows up into a properly sized ghast, which is referred to as the happy ghast, implying that other ghasts are sad, which I can believe. I mean, they do look very sad considering the tears, considering that's like one of their main things is dropping tears. And also how, by the way, shouldn't tears also instantly evaporate in the nether? I mean, this really isn't consistent, guys. Speaking of inconsistencies, the happy ghast has a higher resolution texture than the normal ghast. I wonder if this means that they're going to update the texture of the normal ghast too. You might say, what's the purpose of having a happy ghast? Well, it turns out you can ride it using this harness, which is crafted with blue wool, but it's also called a blue harness, implying that you can get them in all 16 colors. Flying it around is like in creative mode, where you can go up, down, left, right, back, and forward. In addition to that, you can also stand on it like a platform, and they show you using it as a mobile scaffolding, being able to build things in the sky. In addition to the rider, 3 more people can sit on it. I really do hope that they make it so that you can stand on it while someone is flying it. That might not be technically feasible, but whatever. I mean, come on, you can probably do it. It's probably not that hard. They also mentioned the locator bar, which is going to be a part of this drop, but this is not revealed. They already said this was going to be the case earlier. It's unfortunate that this is the only feature they talk about, but it really is a cool feature, quite a bold feature, if I do have to say so myself. Same thing with the vibrant visuals. I usually do prefer these more radical changes, which really impact your gaming experience, the gameplay. It's quite difficult to predict what other features might be coming in this drop. I mean, there doesn't seem to be a clear-cut theme, really. With the Garden Awakens, it was, of course, all about the Pale Garden. In the Spring drop, it was, already from the first snapshot, it was clear. There was going to be, all about nature and stuff. This one is, seems to be a bit less straightforward. But I have an idea. Considering the ghast is kind of like a mobility thing, I mean, you can fly around, and they pair it with the locator bar, which is a way to find your friends, wherever they are. I believe that this is going to be a transportation update. This would fit with the minecart tests that they have been doing recently. And also, remember the potato April Fool's update? This might not seem related, but I promise you it is. Minecraft has had a bit of a history of sort of teasing upcoming features in April Fool's snapshots, like the coal block or colored glass. There are some features from the Poisonous Potato April Fool's snapshot that I do believe could fit within this sort of locomotion update. Like, for example, grappling hooks, or this block, which allowed you to create movable structures. I could imagine all these things working together to create a Well, a pretty cool update. Besides that, you could also have maybe some new horse stuff. Like you can craft the harness for the new happy ghast, and so why not add the ability to craft saddles? I mean, if you can make this, Steve surely should be able to make a saddle. Alright, that's about it for this video, and geez, took me long enough to make a new video. I mean, the last time I made a video was right before the last Minecraft Live. I'm gonna make a new video in a few days when the new spring drops. Once upon a time, I made videos once a week, and when I say once upon a time, I mean, a span of a few weeks where I was doing that. Not particularly impressive. Well, I guess that truly is the end of the video. Oh, wait a minute, take a look at that over there. There's those guys that keep on showing up once in a while throughout these videos. They're kind of annoying, in my opinion. I don't really know what their deal is. Well, I guess I do know what their deal is, but it's not really the right time to talk about it. What he doesn't know is that I've got this. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Bye.